Hey there, it's Teresa. And no, this is not my version of the Blair Witch Project movie. It's just a really important message here for Facebook Live. I had to put on a little bit of light, but what I really want to give you an opportunity to experience here is darkness. You see, whether you're a little kid afraid of the boogeyman, or me in our old farmhouse in the middle of the night when a storm's brewing. Everything is scarier. It seems bigger and more daunting and overwhelming when we're in the dark. I can sit here in the farmhouse on a summer day when when it's light outside and the winds can gust at 60, 70 miles an hour, and I'll go, ooh, cool. And I can be in my farmhouse and it's dark at night. And sometimes I think the gusts will only be 20 miles an hour and I'll be like, whoa, is there a storm or a tornado coming? When little kids are afraid of the boogeyman, it's never in the daylight. It's always in the dark. Everything is scarier in the dark. And that includes money. When you're in the dark around money, you don't know where it's going. You don't know what you need it for. You don't know how to manage it. You don't know how to get out of debt. You don't know what to do with it. You don't want to see where you're at. You're in the dark. And that darkness, that lack of clarity makes it seem even scarier, which has you want to stay in the dark and avoid it even longer. But that's never going to support you to have a relationship with money that's going to create abundance in your life. So how do you start to transform your relationship with money from one of fear to one of peace? From one of overwhelm and pressure and anxiety to one of power? Well, you do the same thing you do with one of your children or grandchildren and any small child who's afraid of the dark, afraid of the boogeyman. You turn the light on. And maybe you turn on even more light than this. You turn the light on. And maybe you turn on even more light than this. And now suddenly, it's not so scary because you can see what you're dealing with. And once you see what you're dealing with, you can see and learn how to deal with it. One of the biggest things I know that disempowers people with money, it's done it for me and it does it for the clients that I work with, is they're in the dark in so many ways and they're afraid to turn the light on and see what's going on. I'd love to support you to stop having a fear-based relationship with money, a scarcity-based relationship with money, an anxiety and pressure-creating relationship with money. And instead, I'd love to support you to claim your money power, to support you to turn the light on so you don't have to be afraid. All you have to do is sign up for your free 30-minute strategy call today. We'll get it on the books. And I'll support you. Remember, it's always scarier in the dark. Turn the light on. Empower yourself with clarity. And I can support you to do that. Have a great night.